We're here in the middle of the Presidio Museum, which is a recreation of the original Presidio fort that was built by the Spanish in around 1775 and the years after that to create protection for them when they were exploring this area. My name is Amy Hartman Gordon, and I'm the director of the Presidio Museum. When you come into the museum, you enter through what is known as the Jacame House. This is an 1850s Sonoran row home. As you come out of the Jacame House, you'll come into what we call the territorial patio. There's a 100-year-old fig tree out here, beautiful local native plants growing here. And then as we come out of the territorial patio, we go upstairs, and we're now going back in time. The A'athan people lived here for millennia and still live here. But in the 1600s and 1700s, the Europeans started to arrive. They were coming up from South America, and they were looking to explore the region. And in their minds, this was New Spain. The early A'athan people lived in a village that they referred to as Tucson, and that meant at the base of the Black Mountain. The Black Mountain was the lava rock, which we now think of as Tumamoc Hill and a mountain. But as the Spanish came up, they interacted with these people. They heard the word Tucson. They turned that into Tucson, and they established their community here in this Presidio. This enclosure at its height had about 400 people that lived here. These are Spanish military. They were officers and soldiers. Part of their job here is to protect the space. The A'athan people had incredible agricultural fields here. They were growing corn and beans already. There was trading happening, and that was the beginning of this kind of commercial community. The Presidio fort, the official date it was established was August 20th, 1775. This original fort, which was 11 acres, today is completely covered by downtown. But it just happened that this corner was in a parking lot. And so, thanks to a great archaeological team, they were able to uncover that and really do the work to see all the artifacts from this one area. We actually have an archaeological uncovered excavation of one of these early pit houses. So it gives you a real sense of the layers of the very earliest people living here. We also have an exhibit we call the Early People's Park, which has a current day structure that we built, but it's made to look like an early structure for the early people that lived here. And it gives you a sense of how this archaeological excavation connects to what it really would have looked like in real time. I think one of the most important reasons to preserve any kind of a cultural asset like this is reminding people of where they came from and to understand that the world we live in, while in some ways is very different, but in many ways there's still a connection.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thank you for watching this Arizona Illustrated story here on YouTube. And if you like that one, well, here's another story we think you'll like.